Alright, welcome back, guys. Hope you all are having a good day. It's Monday. I just fished what is going to be my last MLF tournament of the season Saturday on the Harris chain. I don't know what to say. I only brought in 2 fish for 3 pounds. Didn't get much pre-fishing. I had 2 short days. First one was short by choice because I knew I was coming back the following weekend. Then that day was cut short by engine issues. Motor went into limp mode, wouldn't go over 1500 RPM. Of course, it waited till we were 12 and a half miles from the boat ramp, so that was a fun ride back, doing 5 mile an hour all the way back to the ramp. But it went straight to the mechanic. After that, turned out to be a power pack. I was only running on 3 cylinders. I ended up getting the boat back Friday night. Unwater tested. Obviously, he had ran it on the ears and stuff there, but just showed up Saturday morning, hoping and praying that it was going to work. It did. The boat ran great. That wasn't any part of my issues Saturday. I had the opportunity to catch probably a 12, 13 pound limit, which would have put me in a much better points position, judging on how the tournament went for everybody else. But it is what it is. I lost a 4.5 pounder right at the boat with about an hour left. That was pretty much sealed my day up there. But yeah, so I'm sitting 70th in points. You got to be in the top 45 to make the regional, unless I was to go up to Palatka and win the 2-day tournament, which I don't have very high hopes of doing because I've never been up there, for one, and for 2, I'm fishing again this weekend in a local club and then an Extreme Series tournament with my son, and then the boat's going right back to the shop to fix a leaky trim unit, replace the other power pack because they were original and they're 30-something years old. So I told him just to go ahead and order the second one and change it out to some gaskets and some seals up around the power head that need to be taken care of. So we're going to do that, and then I guess for the rest of the season I'm going to focus on the Extreme Bass Series so that I can qualify to fish the championship on Okeechobee. I believe that's where it's at this year. I'd have to double check, but I'm like 99% sure it's on Okeechobee this year. My son is going to fish some of those with me, and my buddy that was my co-link this year, he's also pretty far down in the points. I don't think either one of us are going to fish Palatka, so we're going to call it a season for the MLF. It'd be nice to go up and try to fish the Bulldog division and qualify that way through points, but I just don't have the funds or the time to do that much traveling from Central Florida. So it is what it is. We'll fish Extreme and local stuff for the rest of this year and stay on the water, stay busy, and make sure the boat is got all the little bugs and any other little stupid issues hopefully knocked out by the start of next season, and we'll give her another go. See what happens next year. I don't know. One of them things. I work every day, Monday through Friday. I can't be on the water Monday through Friday. I got 3 kids and bills and everything else. I'm not in the situation to have a newer boat with warranty, stuff like that. So to chase this stuff, I actually sold my little 17-foot bass tracker that was only a few years old, because I was in a situation in 2020 where I was able to buy, which that new bass tracker then was only $13,000, and putting a little bit down and financing it wasn't really, it's not like going out and buying a tournament ready bass boat. So it is what it is. But I bought me a Shadow about 6 months before the season. ran great, worked great. The boat had been fully restored. The power head decided to blow up on me 3 weeks before the Okeechobee tournament. Ended up fishing Okeechobee just on a troller motor. That was actually the only tournament of the year I got to legitimately pre-fish for, and I couldn't go cover any of the stuff I had found because we pretty much stuck right there around the boat ramp area on the troller motor. Obviously, it's Okeechobee. You're not going to go too far on just a troller motor. So, did what we could there. I think I had one fish at Okeechobee. The second tournament at Harris, I had no pre-fishing because I actually got a couple of different parts motors trying to find a decent power head to swap over onto my Black Max 135 that was on the Shadow. I was trying to rush. I didn't dig into them as much as I should have at time of purchase, and they both ended up having power heads that were not in great shape. So after that debacle, I was pretty aggravated with trying to find one in good shape that was running and ready to just be slapped on the boat and go, or maybe, pull my carbs and starter and stator off and go. But that's wasn't the case. I wasn't having that kind of luck. So I had a 19-foot bayliner, older bayliner that I'd got for a family boat that we weren't really using. It was kind of sitting in the side yard. So I had traded it not long after I got the Shadow, probably 4 months or so after I got the Shadow, 5 months after I got the Shadow, something like that. I went and traded it for this 89 Ranger 373B that I'm running now. It's got a Johnson GT 150 on the back, 88. So boat and motor older than me, but works good. I sent the boat to Rob at Rob's Marine Restoration, and between tournaments and doing what he could, he got her cleaned up and completely rewired, replumbed, all new carpet, my electronics and troller motor put on. He installed jack plate. I took the opportunity while I was switching boats to order some power poles. So I now got power poles on the new boat. That's been awesome. I like those. I should have done that a long time ago, but it is what it is. I love them. They work good. Between that and Spotlock, probably best two investments on my boat for sure. So it is what it is. We're gonna keep fishing, keep trying, do something through Extreme Series for the rest of the year. It's not based on points to qualify for their championship. It's just a participation. So as long as I get enough tournaments through the rest of the season, I think I was looking earlier. I think I got the divisions that are localist to me be the easiest to get to. There's like 4 of them, and I think there's 16 different tournaments. Now, I've already fished one. I'm fishing another one this weekend with my son. So out of those 16, I need to find at least 6 more to qualify for the championship on Okeechobee. So that's what we're going to do. But I want to give a big shout out to AEI Electrical Construction, Lakeland, Florida. Any commercial, industrial, electrical needs, hit us up. We got you covered. We do work all over the place. Warehouses, schools, churches, you name it. We'll wire it up. I've been here a while now. I was fortunate enough for them to sponsor me for this season. So, little upset with myself that I didn't have a better season. They put their faith in me to go out there and be noticeable, and I think I was had a fairly unnoticeable season. So it is, I don't know. We'll talk to them. Hopefully they'll stick around for next year and make something work with some sponsorship again. But it is what it is. They're great people. I've been here a long time. Love it. Don't see myself leaving. It's a great company. So like I said, any commercial, industrial, electrical needs, large scale stuff, you guys, AEI Electrical Construction out of Lakeland. That's your go-to Central Florida area for sure. So, yeah, I don't know. It's Monday. Obviously, I'm back at work. Kind of a heartbreaking weekend, especially knowing that I had the opportunities at the fish to at least get me a lot closer to the cut line. So I thought going into the season the cut line was going to be at 60 to qualify for the regional like it was last year and the year before, but it's 45 this year, sitting at 70th, making up 25 spots over one tournament. I don't see that happening. I don't see winning it happening, especially since I've never been there and I'm really not going to get a whole ton of opportunities to get up there and check anything out. So, what do, right? We move on, we keep fishing. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to ride the rest of this year. Hopefully, we'll pick up some momentum in the extreme stuff. Really looking forward to fishing more tournaments with my son. We fished one on Johns Lake with Extreme last month. It was a lot of fun. He's getting older now, so he's 9. So he's getting more wanting to fish the majority of the day and less chilling and hanging out on the boat. So that's interesting. It's good. It's fun. Looking forward to that this Sunday. I got a one-man local that I fish. Bunch of buddies from other local clubs and stuff. One of our buddies started a one-man trail, blind one-man. We don't no pre-fishing, nothing like that. They pull a random lake out of a bucket Friday night before, and we meet up Saturday morning and we fish. So I like that. It's fun. It's a bunch of good guys. They're fun to fish with. It's always a good time. So we're gonna do that Saturday. Fish extreme on Johns Lake with my son on Sunday. Then get the boat back to the mechanic. Fix the leaky trim unit and do the other power pack, do some gaskets and seals. Hopefully we'll be rip-roaring and ready to go for next season in January. I would assume they'll stick to the same type schedule they've ran the last couple of years, so I'm sure we can count on Okeechobee first and a couple of Harris tournaments and a Kissimmee chain tournament. So be looking forward to that. Be looking forward to some redemption for sure. I really I was aiming for a top 25 finish in the points this year was kind of my goal for the season. Top 25, qualify for the regional, but just not going to happen. So I appreciate everybody's support and keep watching. I won't have any more MLF footage this year, but I'll probably have some one-man footage. I'll definitely take the GoPro when my son goes and fishes with me. That's always fun. And maybe y'all get to see him catch some tournament fish. He's caught 1 or 2 in the past. He hasn't fished a ton of tournaments with me, just a few little opens and stuff. And that extreme tournament last month was the first extreme tournament he's completed with me. We did fish one a year or 2 ago, but it was hot and we were having a rough day, so we went home early. We didn't stick around for weigh-in. But that was the first one he completed. We fished all day, caught a couple of fish. He seemed to enjoy it, so we're gonna keep doing that and checking that out. But y'all have a good day. Follow the channel, stick around. I'll still be posting content for the rest of the season. So I'm looking at, for the Extreme Series, I'm looking at Harris Division, Johns Lake, Kissimmee, and Tahoe. So I'll probably be bouncing around on those and fishing what I can. So, yeah. Well, that's my season for MLF, Gator Division. Ended earlier than I would like it to, but like I said, it's fishing. I'm not farting $100 bills or nothing, so can't just replace it like that. it takes a little bit, but I'm working on it. We're going to get there. Hopefully I can I can keep this old 2-stroke running nice and strong for a couple of years, then maybe I can retire with a 4-stroke or something, or who knows, maybe I get lucky and win enough money by then to take care of it and just get me something a little newer on the back of there, figure it out. But yeah, so like I said, I really appreciate the support from everybody this season. Y'all spread the word, like and follow. I hope y'all enjoy the content. It's been a little hit or miss. My editing's still, I'm getting there. I'm learning. You know, I'm not big with all this technology stuff, so figuring it out as I go. But hopefully y'all enjoy it. Thank y'all again. See you soon.